Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2016 Annual Nerdy Awards, presented from Hollywood, California. This evening's guests include Macy Williams, Jared Leto, Chris Pratt, Chris from the future trying to save Sarah Connor only to become his own father, Jennifer Lawrence, Bill Cosby, Melissa McCartney to fight BC in a cage match. That one guy from NSYNC that no one can remember, not Joey Fatone, not JC Chaz, Justin Timberlake made something with his life. I think Lance Bass has a new reality show coming out. Who cares? He's coming. Brad Pitt, Stan Lee, and his Lazarus Pit. Musical guests include Nicki Minaj on a pogo stick and Tupac's hologram. A reunion of every Doctor Who ever, and Rick and Morty. And now, ladies and gentlemen, live from Hollywood, California, the cast of the Super Cool Nerd Show and the Nerdy Awards. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our star-studded gala. Unfortunately, a few of our celebrity guests will not be appearing tonight. It is unfortunate. Solar flare plane.
Shut up, Melissa!
Going down, and unfortunately, we're going to have to cancel the cage match.
We ain't canceling the cage match. I'm taking you on. I see you down there.
Actually, she didn't show up, so you're automatically the winner.
Who's that bitch?
That's my mother.
Sorry.
My
bad. I thought it was McCartney. My bad. I apologize.
Anyway, welcome to another episode of Super Cool Nerd Show, our special Nerdy Awards. Yeah!
The nerdies are here. I'm all hipstered out.
That time of the year when we see how the Emmys failed and we figure we can do it better. So anyway, and we are. I, of course, am Jason the X to my left.
I'm Kora.
That's Kora. And, of course, the fashionably dressed man with no sleeves.
We're pulling out the Hogan up in here, brother. What's going on? What you gonna do? I'm kind of Macho Man and Hogan at the same time.
No, you sound more like...
The jackass is in the house. What's up?
You sound more like Chris Farley about to do his, self-help thing.
Well, you have plenty of time to be doing your self-help impersonations when you're living in a van down by the river.
Very well done, sir.
Thank you.
Very well done. Anyway, if you didn't catch it on Facebook, we do have a list of the nominees, and you can go over there and check it out, facebook.com/SCNS Live. Also a video that I did live just announcing the nominees. But we do have them. We're going to be getting to that. But, of course, you know how we do this. But behind the boards, again, forget those guys. We got the Professor Chris K wearing his Batman shirt again. It's not Batman Day anymore. He sucks again.
It's always Batman Day.
No, it's not. And, of course, behind the scenes, producer Rob and Trophy. Unfortunately, Matt is not with us tonight. He will be honored in our in memoriam thing.
Well, I killed him. Y'all know why Matt's not here. Which makes no sense.
What?
Because Matt beat me in fantasy football this week by nearly 100 points. He's afraid he awoke a sleeping giant.
Oh.
So he's not showing up in fear of me whooping that ass.
Wow.
So dope.
Wow.
I mean, wow.
So dope. So dope, bro. So dope.
You just cut a promo on you. Anyway, we are doing an abbreviated version of Super Cool Nerd News this week. We're more just talking about stuff that we saw this week so we can get on to the Nerdy Awards.
There wasn't really a lot
It's
of
been a
big
slow
news.
week. I mean, we had a couple stories we wrote up on Cinelinks.com. Always check out Cinelinks.com for all your news, reviews, editorials, and more.
Shameless
Yes.
plug.
Yes.
Shameless plug.
Cheap plug as well.
Jay, I gotta ask you,
Why
why do we have so much Power Ranger stuff on the table right now?
Because you went and started yanking stuff off my shelves.
Dude, that was like a perfect opening and a segue for you to go in. And
Oh, I'm sorry. Because there was huge Power Rangers news this
You are
week.
such a disappointment.
No, that was just more me being a dick. Anyway. Okay. Anyway, so we did have big Power Rangers news this week, which is awesome.
No, it's not a trailer.
No, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting one very, very soon. Now, it had been almost 60 days of no Power Rangers news whatsoever. Yes, I keep track of shit like this because I got your back on Cinelinks.com on this stuff.
Hey.
So, but this week, got an email from Lionsgate, and it was 5 posters from the movie, and it was the individual Rangers sitting on sneak peeks of their Zords, which
Those Zords look dope, bro.
And what's messed up, and I'm going to go ahead and tell this story, because I saw the email and I read it on my phone. and I didn't have the C images on, so I just read, and it was
Yeah,
about,
because I mentioned in the chat, I'm like, hey, is the PR that you're getting right now, is that the Power Ranger stuff? You're like, no, it's something else.
It was just for the big press conference, which is at New York Comic Con. It will be held at Madison Square Garden. They're going to have a Q&A with them and the people from John Wick 2 as well. But the actors are going to be there, and possibly we will see a trailer. That is the big rumor, which this seems perfect timing to show a damn trailer, New York Comic Con. So anyway, you tell me that. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's just PR for New York Comic Con. And then I go to my phone. I'm like, oh, see images. And I think literally I chatted with, oh shit, Zords!
Because I was like, oh, well, if that's that, someone needs to write up about these character posters they just released.
Because I see the Zords, and
I could have quickly started writing those pictures since you take all my WWE news.
I saw it and then just pulled a juggling act with my phone real quick, like, So yeah, we do get a sneak peek. They look very techno-organic, almost similar to the suits. And I'm happy with that. I put them all up on some of these, but yeah, I see that, and I gotta give some credit to our boy Zach, because he had a video, some leaked pictures from the Power Rangers Zords.
Would you like to see a picture of it?
Oh, what? Yes, go right ahead. Show that picture. Show that lovely picture.
Yes.
The other thing I like about this, I made the collage. I made that. But anyway, I like it because we actually see the scale.
Lionsgate made them, but yeah.
No, I combined them all. Shut up. Anyway, I like this mainly because we're actually seeing the scale of the Zord in comparison to a human. That I like. So this means they're going to be big. Now, I know I griped and complained. I'm like, I want to see some suits. All right, I'm good. I want to see some Zords. All right, now I need to see a Megazord. All right.
See, I'm the opposite. I need a damn trailer. I'm so excited.
That trailer is coming. We're less than 3 weeks out from New York Comic Con.
But Jay, that's not the only news. Something else dropped moments ago.
Breaking right before we went on air. It is announced we have our Zordon, we have our 5 Rangers, we have our Rita, but now Bill Hader. Bill Hader is going to be our Alpha 5. Ay. I'm all for Bill Hader being Alpha 5. That right there. I was happy with Bryan Cranston as Zordon. That was like, woo! I mean, what else can they do now?
Well, there's only a little bit more of major casting news that we need. I need a Bulk and Skull. Who's playing Bulk and Skull?
I honestly think there will be a cameo of those 2 characters in there somewhere, because they are part of the rich history of Power Rangers. So.
Really? Are they in the original one?
Yeah, they're in the original, and made several appearances throughout. In fact,
well, because I know the original American version, but are they in the original Japanese?
No.
Okay.
No, they Bulk and Skull appeared as recently as Power Rangers Super Samurai, which was only like maybe 3 seasons ago.
Is it still the same Bulk and Skull?
Yes, it was the same guys.
Oh, that's
they
so
dope. They had the best, because Bulk trained Skull's son all through the season. And Skull shows up in a limo because he's rich now to pick up his son. And they meet again. They're like, hey, good to see you again, buddy. It was like one of those moments of oh, yeah.
You actually cried?
Nah, I didn't cry. I thought it was awesome, though.
Anyway, I probably would have cried.
So, fuck you. Anyway.
You cried like a little bitch, didn't you?
See, I didn't even go that far.
Let me finish this beer so I can break it and stab Kora. I'm just kidding. I got a knife to do it. Anyway, so yeah, huge Power Rangers news. I'm really happy. Also, if you go check out the article on Cineleaks, if you're not attending New York Comic Con, they will be streaming that panel on Twitch. So I'm not going to NYCC. I'm going to be watching.
You brought it up too. There's a new John Wick poster.
There is.
I like it.
Oh, he looks badass. That suit. He looks. I am fashionably dressed to fucking kill you.
And it's kind of a play on the old westerns, when they come up and they start measuring you out to already do your coffin. They're sitting there measuring them, getting them ready. It's kind of a play on that, and you're like, okay, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be fun. The first one caught me by such surprise. Such a good movie.
It was kind of a surprise hit.
Because you go in and you're like, how do you make the audience say, yes, this guy needs to be this violent, this guy needs to kill all these people? How do you make you still sympathize? Kill the dog. I don't even like dogs, but when they killed that puppy, you gotta die. You gotta die. You don't die. That's it.
So yeah, we'll be having both of those, which that's a good panel right there. I would be more than happy to attend that panel, just because I'm pretty sure they're going to drop trailers for both of them. So yeah, watch it on Twitch because we're not going to New York Comic Con. We should be.
We should try one year.
I'm pretty sure we could get in, but it's looking like it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see that trailer, which I know it's going to be. The trailer's probably going to blow us away.
What about you, Hannah? Anything stand out to you this week?
Well, actually, speaking of trailers, we did get a trailer for Ghost in the Shell.
Well, kinda.
Sort of. We got 5 really quick, really weird and random trailers.
I think they aired during Mr. Robot, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so too. But Matt wrote up the article because Matt's a beast. You can check.
Kind of, not really.
Ish, yeah. You can check it out on Cinelinks. They're all there in the article for you to watch, and you should give us your opinion on those trailers. I liked them okay. They definitely have me interested for a real trailer, and they did like Matt said, they did exactly what they wanted to do, which was create intrigue through mystery. But they also it seems kind of vague and PC, so we'll see.
I liked they tried to do something different.
Right.
You know, these little 10-second spots. It's something new. It's something different. I applaud you for trying. They didn't really catch me. I didn't really make me go, yeah, I'm excited. It made me go, okay.
It made me interested to see what else they're going to show for it. Just because I already have, my expectations for Ghost in the Shell are, right here.
Agree.
So,
Yeah.
And you know what? I want to go see this movie and have my expectations just shoom. I want them to be raised by something, but we'll see.
The only thing that really makes me excited about the movie is ScarJo, because I love ScarJo.
ScarJo's awesome. I mean, yes, the internet was up in arms about we couldn't cast one Asian person for this, really? Not one? Nowhere? You motherfuckers,
then when they tried to make her look Asian,
Yeah,
that was not a good idea.
That was a terrible idea. Why?
Let me explain something. There was this thing called blackface, and people didn't like it. There's a thing called Asian face, and people don't like it.
Yellow face.
Please stop doing that. Anyway, I mean, it's a different take on it, so, okay.
Well, we'll see. I did enjoy the effort that they put into it.
And I don't want to watch a shitty movie, so I want it to be good.
I want every movie to be good. I don't want to go to a movie and not like it. That annoys me.
Well, there's nothing worse than paying good money to
Yes.
see a movie and then being very disappointed.
You know what movie was really good? The Equalizer.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters was decent. The Equalizer. And it was announced earlier today. Production starts on The Equalizer 2 next September.
Ooh.
So, a year? But filming will start a year from now. Fuqua's back, Denzel's back, same writer. That excites me. That gets me ready.
Seems like
Especially with this week being the Magnificent Seven coming out, which I'm so hyped for tonight.
I do want to see that. I like Westerns. And this cast, holy shit, this is a good cast, man.
Yeah.
You put Denzel in, I mean, Denzel's a great actor, but man, he is surrounded by other great actors as well. And one thing our buddy Ben Ambrosia was saying, great actors, whatever. Shut
Chris Pratt is up top. Kingpin is up top.
He has a name besides Kingpin.
Vincent Eurofino.
Kingpin?
There you go. There, shut up. Anyway,
Law and Order Criminal Intent?
are you good? Are you good?
Private File.
Because there was one more bit of news I got to
Annoying
write
guy
on.
in Jurassic World?
I'm gonna throw this sniper at you. Anyway, there was another big news dropping this week that had me really excited because it addressed one of my fears. As we know, Idris Elba is going to be Roland in The Gunslinger. And a lot of the backstory of The Gunslinger, I was kind of like, how are they going to get to all this with, these movies? You're going to need to be cranking them out because there's a lot of Roland going back in his story. Well, it was announced that after The Gunslinger airs and starts to come to video, around the time it's making it to home video and everything, they're going to have a Dark Tower companion television series, basically covering all the books that are backstory and flashbacks, which they've already posted some quotes from Court, who was Roland's trainer. Now, when we meet Roland in Dark Tower, he's old and grizzled and well-worn warrior. But his backstory is just so rich and involved. There's so much in there. Even his guns, I can't even, if you've read the Dark Tower, you know about the guns and everything and how Roland became a gunslinger at like age 14. I'm so glad that they addressed like my greatest fear. How are we going to tell the full story on this? And a companion television series, and they did announce this will not be on like regular broadcast TV because it is super violent. There's no way they can do it. It'll be on a Netflix or a Hulu or something. And several of the books flash back. So I'm like, fine. The first one they're going to cover is Wizards and Glass, which is basically he starts the story around a campfire telling his companions in the present day. So new actors, somebody else has got to play younger Idris Elba and all this. This is a totally different cast. And it'll be like almost a separate entity. So yes, big news. I'm so glad they announced this. I am so ready for the Gunslinger.
That
Well,
is
the Dark
awesome.
Tower.
It looks really good. I'm really excited about this. Like ever since the concept of it, everything they brought up about it has had me ready to go and ready to watch this. This one's gonna be really good.
Mm-hmm. All right, so real quick, just everybody's thoughts. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. this week.
So dope,
I didn't watch it.
bro. Like
really
you
should.
automatically see we are in a new time zone because that show opens up and it's just blood, and you're like, oh, Netflix, no, ABC, still dope. What up?
Gabriel Luna, who plays Ghost Rider, did like retweet and reply to us on Twitter, which was awesome because he responded to the SCNS live account. Yes, he did, Rob. Because I went on there, I was like, dude, you are killing it as Ghost Rider. And he's a Texas boy, so I had to, give some props. So,
There's so much tweeting and nobody retweeted my shit.
well, fuck you. Anyway, nobody likes you.
Ooh, I like you, Rob.
Anyway,
Thank you, man.
it was excellent. I like this take on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I hope they keep up this momentum. That's all I got to say. If you haven't watched it, go.
won't.
Shut up. I need to get to syndication with this show. Ghost Rider looked sick. He looked awesome. They kind of went not totally with the comic version of Robbie Reyes.
Yeah.
They kind of did a mix of both, which I was cool with. We need something to get the Nicolas Cage stink off of this franchise
Now-
for a little bit.
Now, is that so? You think this is the spirit of vengeance in him, or is this Eli in him?
Spoil. I think we're going with Spirit of Vengeance.
You think? I'm hoping we don't.
I didn't hear it during the episode, but they said he mentioned Mephisto. So
He said no. He said Mephisto in an interview.
We still got another episode of this too. It's a part 2 coming up, so let's be.
I'm hoping Spirit of Vengeance. But
Me
you know,
too.
whatever.
I'm not. I'm hoping it's Eli because I'm hoping somewhere out there is Johnny Blaze also.
Okay, fine. You can have your little wish, whatever. Or they just don't address it at all. He's
Yeah,
the-
they might never.
He's the
address
Ghost
it
Rider.
at all. He's
As
a
far as
nice
I'm
dude.
concerned, he's the Ghost Rider, and that was awesome.
You mean the Ghost Driver?
Johnny Blaze is the
Oh.
Ghost Rider.
You know what?
Don't ever fucking forget it.
So he's the
But
Ghost Rider.
also, Nicolas Cage is Johnny Blaze.
There's nothing wrong with Nicolas Cage's first Ghost Rider movie. It is
Ha!
hilarious.
I love that caveat thrown in there. Good ass cover there, bro. Anyway,
All right, Spirit of Vengeance is a really bad movie.
so anyway, it's been a big week for television coming back for South Park. We'll have to do something later.
South Park, Gotham. I was in on Gotham, bro.
I haven't watched Lethal Weapon yet.
I haven't either.
I might catch it. Really, I like Damon Wayans. Anyway, so we'll probably be covering TV. We need to get to the Nerdy Awards, which is coming up next. But first, we're going to take a short break. I know I got it short. Anyway, we're going to take a short break. This week, I did release my review of Recore, which has been getting a lot of bad flack. But honestly, Recore is a good game. Check out the review, and we'll be right back with the Nerdy Awards. Hey guys, Jason the X for Super Cool Nerd Show, powered by Cinelinks.com, and I'm here with a review of Recore. Now, Recore it's gotten a lot of mixed reviews, but from this guy's perspective, I really like it. Now, this is an action-adventure kind of platform game with a little bit of puzzle solving, played from, a third position. Your main character is Jewel Adams, an engineer of sorts who is woken from cryosleep to find out things were not exactly as they were supposed to be planned. So, taking her rifle and her trusty Korbot, she is out to figure out why these other Korbots are going crazy, and let's upgrade these bots along the way. So, your main objective in the game is to fight off these different Korbots and figure out what went wrong with finding different logs that other people have left behind, and also upgrading your Korobots and your weaponry along the way. Now, you'll be fighting these creatures with, of course, your trusty rifle, which is your main ranged weapon, and you can switch between 4 different types of ammunition that correspond to the different cores that you'll be fighting against. The more matched the colors are to the cores that you're fighting, the more damage you're going to actually cause. Along with that, you also have your grapple system, which allows you an instant kill on some enemies. The main thing is shooting that out, grabbing onto an enemy's core, and sometimes engaging in an instant kill by yanking it. Other times, after you've weakened them, you'll grapple onto them and pull their core out. It involves a little tug-of-war system with you gauging the color of your line to apply more pressure or release so the line doesn't break. Along with that, Jewel has her exoframe, which allows her to double jump and boost in certain directions. Also along with this, she has her different core bots, which as of the recording of this, I've only unlocked about 3 of them. You start off the game with Mac, who is a canine unit. Now, Mac can get in there and attack the enemies directly with a lot of damage. You can also dig in an area and find hidden objects. The other unit you find later is Seth, a SPDR unit or Spider. He uses ranged attacks to blast the enemies and also allows you to traverse these tracks, which he just kind of pulls you along as you grapple onto them. And my third one is Duncan, an AP3 or Ape unit who goes right in. He's your tank guy, putting out a lot of AoE damage with his red core and fire. Now, along with the action in the game, you will be involved in some puzzle type things, you know, kind of like a Prince of Persia, which I always kind of compare things like this to. Not too bad on some of them. It's a little tricky just figuring out the exact amount of boost and jump you need to get to a different area, but otherwise, nothing too hard. Now, your main combat with your rifle is assisted by an auto aim, which I will say that makes things a little bit easier. I know I shouldn't be complaining that the game is easier, but the auto aim does seem almost a little too much at times. But I'm not going to complain too much. You can also score combos with this with charge shots using your core bots and just generally moving around and shots on target. While I do like the combo system, it seems a little too easy, almost like a participation trophy. You blast somebody and that's a combo. Not really a change up, but hey, at least the bonus is there. Downsides to this game, I have seen a lot of clipping, whereas environments will totally disappear and so will enemies. Now, that was more at the beginning of the game, and I have not really seen a lot of it or anything too noticeable as I progress. The other thing is people have been complaining about the very, very long load times. Now, I play Fallout, so it's something I'm used to. I won't say anything too good about it because you shouldn't have long load times on a game like this, but it is something that I find bearable. Overall, I'm enjoying ReCore. I like the gameplay, I like the character, the voice acting is pretty well done, and the story is pretty engaging. So I'm going to give this game maybe a 3.5, or I'd even go so far as to say a 4 out of 5. Well, let's just go for a 3.5 right now. It's a good game, it's solid, and it's only $40, and I am pretty cheap when it comes to things. So yeah, a $40 game that is a lot of fun and hasn't seen an ending for me yet. I'm sold. Anyway, guys, I'm Jason the X with the Super Cool Nerd Show. I hope you like this video. Like it, subscribe to our channel, share this video around. Until next time, guys, we'll catch you later.
I know the first thing you can do.
Welcome back, guys. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that review of ReCore. Sorry. Hope you enjoyed that review of ReCore. It was actually a pretty fun game. What the hell are they doing?
He took the one I was going to do.
We switched them out.
Are y'all still in? What? Okay. So anyway, we do have the envelopes in front of us. We are ready to announce this year's 2016 Nerdy Awards. There should have been better music on this, like the music I used on the intro. Anyway, we got 3 each.
Yep.
Okay, y'all are ending, so I will go first.
No. I didn't go first.
Okay, fine. Oh, you have 4 of them all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's why. That's
okay,
why.
then. Go ahead, BC, and read the first one.
All right, our first category is Best Newcomer. They're new on the scene. That's how they are.
What? Oh,
you
I'm sorry,
had,
go ahead.
You had to do something. You had to have an anecdote. You can't just... God, you ruin everything, Jason.
Where's your showmanship?
What are you, new to this?
Please just read the damn
Friggin'
movie.
noob.
And the nominees are Harazan F. Guadilia from The Get Down, Sierra Renee from Legends of Tomorrow, Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things, Adam Aldrich from Ballers, and Tom Ellis from Lucifer. And the nerdy goes to Millie Bobby Brown from
Yeah.
Stranger Things. This girl is incredible. Millie, we're going to accept this on your behalf because you're too young to be here and it's past your bedtime.
Oh.
Oh.
Should have left.
Hey.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you, BC, for that.
Yeah.
Anyway, with these shows, there has to be a certain style to them. Sometimes you have to go above and beyond, and sometimes things just need to look really flashy. And the nominees for Best Effects are Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, Supergirl, Flash, and Legends of Tomorrow. And the nerdy goes to I taped that one too well. Game of Thrones.
Oh, it makes the most sense.
Game of Thrones, from the cast and everyone, we accept this award on your behalf.
The Battle of the Bastards, if that's not awesome effects, I don't know what is.
I'll give them that one.
Well, sometimes you want to do a show, and not only do you want really cool effects, but you want a little bit of a more cartoon element to it. Therefore, we have an animation category. And the nominees are Ultimate Spider-Man, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Rebels, BoJack Horseman, and Archer. Drum roll, please. Did you tape this?
Just tear it open. It's in the center.
And the winner is Rebels.
Yeah.
Star Wars Rebels, such a good show.
I will accept this on your behalf because you have a much cooler weapon to deal with anyway.
Oh, I beg to differ. That summons a damn 40-foot tall robot.
I don't know if I had the choice. I'm taking a lightsaber.
Until you
Yeah.
get stalked by a big ass dragon sword.
When he puts his foot up, it's lightsaber that foot down. What up? Star Wars wins.
Next category, please.
Jay, is that a bird?
What? No.
Is it a plane?
No, I don't think that's a plane.
It's
either.
a superhero. And our next category is best portrayal of a superhero. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm really good at that. It's just.
And
pretty
who
much
are our
amazing.
nominees?
And the nominees are Stephen Amell, Arrow, Melissa Benoist, Supergirl, Grant Gustin, The Flash, David Harwood, Supergirl as Martian Manhunter, and Tom Ellis, Lucifer. How Charlie Cox was not on there, I don't know. They can mess that one up. And the winner is Grant Gustin, The Flash. He speeds in to get himself a nerdy. This, I believe, might be his second nerdy. I'm pretty sure he won one last year.
I'm pretty sure he did too. But we love him, so what can we say? Anyway. Now, sometimes you can't just get a regular TV show. Sometimes you need premium content. And the award for Best Premium Cable Show goes to, well, the nominees for Best Premium Cable Show are Game of Thrones, Black Sails, Ash vs. Evil Dead, Silicon Valley, Ray Donovan, and Shameless. And the nerdy goes to Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. It's probably one of the best shows on cable television.
Of course, we will accept this award on behalf of Game of Thrones,
Of course we will.
since they can't be here. It's unfortunate.
Now, sometimes you don't want that premium crap, and you want to go for something a little more less money.
Cheap is okay. You can say
Yeah, less, cheap, whatever.
cheap.
All right. And the nominees for Best TV Show are Stranger Things, The Flash, Game of Thrones, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and Daredevil. And the nerdy goes to...
Those shows weren't paid for, which you were probably stealing from somebody.
Exactly. Where's my drum roll? That's better. And the nerdy goes to... Daredevil.
Yay!
We will accept this award because you can't see it anyway, so you don't need it. It's fine.
No.
It's fine.
Wow.
Such a good show, Daredevil. One, it really is. But I can't wait.
I
for season
rewatched the whole
3.
season here recently, by the way, and
Did-
Jessica Jones. Getting ready for getting ready for Luke Cage.
Oh, I'm so excited for Luke Cage. We only have like a week left. Well, you know, those are some really good shows that we've had. You know, I've really enjoyed them. I know you've probably enjoyed them. But you know what? We've been enjoying those for quite a while. What we have not been enjoying are our new shows. And so now we're going to go through the nominees for the best new series. That's right, these are brand new to television. And the nominees are Atlanta. If you're not watching Atlanta, you're dumb.
I lived it. I don't need to watch it.
Stranger Things. The Get Down. Lucifer. And Preacher.
Woohoo!
Wow, this one's hard.
Very hard. The vote's in. And that does not say Atlanta. It says Stranger Things. They are
Yay!
sweeping up the nerdies tonight. Stranger Things, you are here. You are in the house. You are a force to be reckoned with. This one is to you because, man, you're winning the nerdies with like 11 of them. And now I believe Rob has our next one.
What? The hell? The hell are you doing here?
I don't know. I prefer him to be here.
What the shit is this?
Every TV show has a good guy in it, but no TV show will last without a villain. Someone to drive that show on. So I am presenting Best TV Villain.
Ooh.
Starting with Teddy Sayers and Tony Todd as Professor Zoom in The Flash. I will destroy you, Flash.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Peter Facinelli as Max Lord and Supergirl when it was on the bad channel.
We're gonna forget about that.
David Tennant as the Purple Man in Jessica Jones. Neil McDonough as Damien Dark in Arrow. And Richard Samel as the evil German guy in The Strain. I don't know the name. It's not on here. And the winner is... David Tennant as the Purple Man.
Now,
Well
did he
deserved.
tell you to give him that award?
Maybe.
Shut up. I will accept this award in David Tennant's absence,
He really wanted to be here.
and I'm going to take it because I am the villain.
He is the villain of our show.
I would have to say, yeah, that was pretty scary. I'm a little bit terrified right now. I don't know what to do.
Well, we kind of need that award back, so I'm going to retrieve it because I'm the anti-hero.
Why
Don't
would you?
bring weapons to the nerdies. Don't not check him.
They were a little intimidated by him.
I got in before the metal detectors went up. Anyway,
Well,
That
makes
too.
the most sense.
well, since we shifted, you probably want to go ahead and read yours next.
Yes, because I'm terrible with names. But whether you like villains, heroes, anti-heroes, no matter what, there's always going to be that moment in a show that makes you just... So, the nominees for Best Moment are the Stark Reunion, the Punisher's Introduction,
So dope.
Hive versus Flash.
I think it's Lash.
Oh, Lash. I'm sorry. I
did not
can't
misspell
read.
that, by the way.
I can't read. Jon Snow Lives and the Daredevil Stairway Fight. And the award goes to...
So tense. Such a big moment. Maybe this moment will get its own nerdy.
Jon Snow Lives!
Snow lives!
Jon Snow, I will accept this on your behalf. I know you were alive, but you're not here, are you?
I tell you what, Jon Snow living. I was never a big believer in Jon Snow until that moment. Holy cow.
I honestly was really torn between that Daredevil fight scene, too. Because, oh, man. The moment that started, the moment he grins at the camera, you're like, it's on! Again! Okay, so we have 2 categories left. Ladies first? Or?
Let's let them close out the show.
Good idea.
We'll start off here with the manliest men coming in here. No, I'm not talking about you, Michael Schaefer. Nobody cares that you're the new tag team champion. I'm going to get my belt back, you sweet guy.
Hey.
Yeah.
No fighting
Oh, yeah,
at the
that's right.
Nerdies.
That's right. You're supposed to have a cage match. Where's Melissa? Anyway, okay.
What,
we're
you want to fight my
going
mom
in.
instead?
No, I'm sorry. Sorry, Miss Barton.
She'll kick your ass.
Sorry. Anyway, we're going to the best actor category. So many to choose from here. The nominees are Grant Gustin, The Flash, swoosh. John Barenthal, The Punisher, Daredevil. John David Washington, son of Denzel Washington, in Ballers. That's his son. Makad Brooks,
Press now, huh?
Supergirl, Jimmy Olsen. And Charlie Cox as Daredevil in Daredevil. How The Rock is not on this for Ballers, I don't know.
You made the list.
That's not true, Rock. I totally would have. That's not true. The nerdy goes to The Rock. No. John Barenthal, The Punisher.
Woo! Do you
One
dare
fish.
accept this on his behalf?
I will totally accept this on behalf of The Rock.
What? No.
I mean, The Punisher. Don't shoot me. Thank you.
So, our final category of the evening. It has been the year of the powerful woman, I gotta say. We've had some great actresses playing some very great roles and absolutely killing it out there and giving us somebody else to look up to and holding their own above all. The nominees for Best Actress: Melissa Benoist for Supergirl, Carmen Bicondova for Gotham as Catwoman, Chloe Bennett as Quake, because she is Quake, on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Taraji P. Henson as Cookie, on Empire, and Jamie Alexander for Blind Spot. I can't think of her name. She's Sif. She's Sif. Anyway. And the nerdy goes to Melissa Benoist, Supergirl.
Makes great sense.
Congratulations on getting on a better channel.
With probably better writers.
In an actual continuity. We'll accept this award on Melissa's behalf.
The Nerdies, guys. Those were some great awards.
Those were some great choices.
Which winners stick out to you guys?
Definitely, I like that Melissa Benoist came and killed it as Supergirl.
She really did, dude. And I noticed it, like, because I still haven't finished the first season. I'm going through it. But there's the scene where she's talking to her Zor-El type mother You know, and she's just screaming, "Why didn't you tell me?"
Oh man,
And
that was so powerful.
Such like it's the everything she puts into that role is incredible. And like I said it in the chat, Supergirl is like great actors and actresses on a Skinamax movie. Like the show itself is cheesy and bad and horrible dialogue, but they're all so good in it, and there's so much potential to it.
The thing that really, and I'm currently watching all those because they are available on Netflix. I want to catch up on everything before the big premiere. They did not skimp on the effects.
No.
The effects are so good.
And the
I mean,
word
Red
is-
Tornado looked like shit. I get Red Tornado like shit. But Martian Manhunter looks great. I love the look of Martian Manhunter. But
The
flying,
scenes of her flying.
that's something that it always can border on cheesy if not done right. I think the first film to really do it right was Iron Man.
Oh, Iron Man is great.
But just like the way she flies around. Remember when she's fighting the Bizarro version of her and she's about to be thrown to the ground and she just, oh, fuck this, I can fly. Zoom! And just goes horizontal. I was like, why has nobody done that before? I honestly love everything about the show, and I'm glad she's going to be in a real continuity with other heroes because, damn it, this show deserved it.
Well, okay, I like also that, again, she's on her own world. So she's not on the Earth that's inhabited by Arrow and Flash.
Even though she did do the guest appearance with...
Well, I know, but did you watch? Have you seen that episode yet?
Yeah, I know.
He goes to her Earth. He goes to another time.
Barry,
So-
fucking up timelines again.
I know.
Whoops, I ran too fast. God damn it, stop running too fast.
You
man.
know what? We should have put Barry on the villains list because it's a mighty fine timeline you got there. Mind if I screw it up?
Wow. Anyway,
He's got a point,
honestly,
though.
I'm glad that we were able to choose her because I think she's been a real good motivator for something that was needed.
Very.
And she's killing it. She's
And
absolutely doing it.
I'm
And
really
she's-
interested to see what they do with Superman.
So, CBS, you fucked up, and you're going to find out how. Anyway. What about
What about you, Hannah? What do you have on there?
Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Everything Daredevil. Just
Everything. Now, Matt was really disappointed that Daredevil won over Game of Thrones.
you know what?
You know what? Game of Thrones isn't the best thing there is in everything that it does.
It's got titties.
So
Big whoop, I've got titties.
They show us theirs.
regardless, regardless, the thing about Daredevil is it is consistent. Let's face it. Every episode this season was consistently good. Name me a point that it really lagged a lot. Even the courtroom stuff. We got that whole. This is a series about some lawyers. We got some good courtroom time. Real good acting in there. The scenes where he was in there, when he starts giving it to the judge and everybody else in the audience, you're just like, holy crap, Frank is fucking it up for everybody. And you don't know why. And then you're like, what did the cop do? You're just like, holy shit. They just totally flipped the script on us.
Yeah.
That part to me, this whole season, Barenthal's portrayal of the Punisher, especially when he kills a cell block.
The introduction of just him walking through that hospital, just lights are flickering. He's just killing whoever he needs. No worry, no care. I'm the Punisher. What's up?
I can't wait to see more of his portrayal of the Punisher. But we really got to see a different side of Daredevil in this season because he's thrown it all away. He's no more that I'm going to balance his life. And I think we won't see another part of him until we get to see Defenders, which,
So excited
for a 15-second teaser. So excited for Defenders.
But what was good about this season was the dynamic between them and how you don't really have one single set real villain there in this season of Daredevil. It was more of like an array. You had the Hand. You had a whole bunch of different things going on. To go into our villains, to go into David Tennant's Purple Man. Man, was he not like because I wasn't the hugest fan of the series of Jessica Jones. It was good. It wasn't as great as I wanted it to be. And I found myself really just drawn to when David Tennant and Luke Cage were there.
Well, the one thing about what's messed up about Tennant on Jessica Jones? He also is playing Fugitoid on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles currently. So it's weird watching watching him on Jessica Jones being holy fuck Purple Man, and then this fun-loving character, the Fugitoid, on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was like, it's like I literally just watched you tell a guy to jump off a roof, and now you're, hey, hello, Turtles. So it's that range of David Tennant is really the scary thing.
It really, because I never saw him on Doctor Who. Did you?
He was actually my favorite Doctor.
Yes.
I didn't watch a lot of Doctor Who because it kind of got for me, but I have to say a lot of my favorite episodes, with I think the exception of one episode, were all Tennant episodes because he has such emotion on his face and in his voice and in the way he moves. And I think that comes from him being a stage actor, first and foremost. And actually, he did a stage play with Patrick Stewart. Mm-hmm. He did Hamlet.
I think it was Macbeth.
Or Macbeth, I'm sorry. Not Hamlet. Macbeth.
So you're telling me that Purple Man and Professor X were doing a stage play together?
Yep. Actually, that was the cover of my theater book
Patrick
in college.
Stewart is quite a bit of theater, man.
Yeah. And I've only seen a clip of that, but it was intense. It was awesome. Just anything Tennant touches, just like touch, it is incredible.
I even like when he was on what's that Samantha show? I forget what's her name. Where he was reading all of the Scottish insults against Donald Trump. It was awesome.
That was great.
Samantha Bee. There we go.
He was also really good in Harry Potter.
Yeah, he was in Harry Potter.
Who was he in Harry Potter?
He was the fake Mad-Eye Moody.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The other big show was Stranger Things this season.
Stealing away the nerdies tonight.
But
they
those
came
kids
in
were
there
so good.
strong.
I haven't seen all of Stranger Things. I need to catch up. But what I've seen of it, I am like you said, I'm impressed with these kids. Mm-hmm. Actually, I have to take that back. Like, as impressed as I am with the kids, especially 11, I'm most impressed with the mom.
That's Winona Ryder.
Yeah, like I am
bringing that career back, baby. She's getting her second turnaround.
Her portrayal was so convincing of a mom that has lost her child and has started to slowly go insane because she thinks she's going in. Like, everything that she did was incredible.
And there were points I thought she was insane. So.
And everyone is just raving about Millie Bobby Brown.
She is deserving of this wave.
Is talented, man.
I'm hoping for big things for her.
Oh yeah.
Mm-mm.
Like I hope she becomes what's the girl from Harry Potter?
Emma Roberts. Emma Watson.
Emma Watson. I'm hoping she
Stone,
becomes the
Emma
new Emma Watson just because she is that good. Really, these kids. I can't wait. I'm glad they're already getting started on season 2 of this show.
Yeah, because with kids, you gotta go quickly
because we literally watch the Harry Potter kids grow up.
Oh,
and it's like a what's little I can't walk Stark. The little Stark that can't walk in Game of Thrones. Bran Stark. He aged. Okay, you're grown.
Well, I mean, like I said, look at
so
Harry Potter.
Gotta get these going.
Look at Harry Potter 1 and then the last Harry Potter movie. It's like they're adults, okay? Yeah. I remember watching like the first Harry Potter, going, "Who the hell are these brats? Who's that frizzy-haired little girl?"
That's what I hope they do with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I want to see them Harry Potter that kid. You know, let him. I mean, he's 19.
I see great things for these kids because they did such a great job.
Yeah, and like I was watching some behind the scenes stuff with them, and it was just so cute because they're all such good friends backstage. They were all laughing and teasing each other and having fun.
Mm-hmm. So they got that bond.
Yes, they definitely have a bond.
And I know it won the best new series, but if you guys are not watching Atlanta, the what's his name? He does the voice of Miles Morales. Donald Glover. It's so good, bro. It is such a legit show.
The one that I had a tough time with, because there's nothing I love more than a good fight, is Best Moment. I'm sorry. I still want that Daredevil fight scene in the hallway to win. When he clicks that gun and just goes, you just, I literally, like, I was sitting in that chair over there and I went, it's on! And then the chain and clubbing dudes, the whole shot. They did it again with that continuous shot, which I love where Rob was like, how'd they step between the stairs? I was like, you didn't see the platform that's between the stairs, did you? And he goes, oh, because all the way down. Yeah. And he is just, when he jumps off and just like knees a guy into the wall, I'm like, fuck yes.
And this is completely off of like the actual filming of it and all that. But what I really like about it is I love the connectivity of the entire Marvel universe. You know, that gang was the same gang that was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
That Sif went into the bar and started fucking them up.
That's right.
We need cover, and she kicks a bus in front of them. Yes, that was like the best thing. We need some cover.
So that's something I really love.
Like, okay.
That's what I really love about the Netflix shows and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the movies. I know a lot of people want to say, no, they're separate now, blah, 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 because the split up between Feige and Jeff Loeb. I don't care. They're still the same world to me. I love the connection they bring to them.
Can I point something out that I was looking at? Because I'm really excited for Defenders.
Yeah.
I know we got just that clip with, Stick, you four think you can save the city. You can't even save yourselves. And we see the hand reaching and everything. If you listen to the lyrics and what they're on when they say it on the lyrics, it ties in. When he says, come as you are, and he shows Daredevil, he wants him to, it plays into each character. As you were, Jessica Jones. As I want you to be, Luke Cage. As a friend, Iron Fist, Danny Rand, because they are friends. Him and Luke Cage. They had to put as an old enemy, and then you see the hand. So it's like I didn't even catch that the first time. I guess because I was just like, oh God, Defenders. That's so exciting to me.
What's even more exciting is what is today? Today is the 22nd. We have 8 days.
Oh God.
Until Luke Cage hits Netflix.
Rob, stop that. That's disgusting.
I don't know about you guys, but that night I'm going to take a break from my horror movie marathon I'm going on right now. And at 2 a.m. right here in Texas, I'm turning on Netflix and I'm watching all of them.
That's why I'm kind of rewatching Jessica Jones now after watching Daredevil, because I came down to a choice. I was like, I want to rewatch these, but I'm watching Daredevil now and then Jessica Jones because I want to be refreshed with Luke and everything. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I'm loving how he's demonstrating his powers. When the dude hits him in the jaw and you see his hand crumple like a piece of paper. Yeah, that's what and Luke just looks bored. That's like the first fight scene from Jessica Jones when the guy hits him with a bottle in the back of the head and he just looks like, and then throws him across the room. Because he just like.
I will have watched all of Luke Cage before I go to the fair for Get Fat BC Day that day.
All right.
That will happen.
I may not do my usual binge watch thing I do. Nah, fuck it, I'm going to do that.
What I'll probably do is I'll probably watch 1 or 2 that night, watch 2 or 3 in the morning, go to the fair, go home, and watch them all.
What is it, Rob? Oh, yes, the trailer. Anyway, I'm not doing that.
Shimmy, yeah.
Shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yes.
One show, like, I don't know how it's going to stack up with Luke Cage, but one show, if y'all really need to see, if y'all haven't seen it, it was on the nominees, is Preacher.
I mean,
I have Preacher to watch. I have not watched it yet.
I'm going to warn you right now, it's really violent and bloody.
Yeah.
Just know that off the bat. But it's so good. The actor for Preacher is just.
Well, you know what? You know me. I'm just not a big fan of the blood. It gets me all choked up. I can't watch it. I just can't watch it. Why can't more things be like Muppet Babies?
Oh,
Muppet Babies was such a good, wholesome show.
Anyway. I always warn people about that because they hear the name Preacher and they think it's going to be a very religious, very good show, and I'm like, no. Within the first episode, you have someone jumping out of a plane, creating a crater, and is just laying there as a crumpled, bloody mess, like, okay.
Cassidy.
Yep.
I was a big fan of the comic series, so.
And my friend Sonny, he's a big fan of the comic books. He read them back in the day. He was watching, or I was watching it with him and some other friends, and he was telling us, how it stacks up with the comics, and he's actually, yeah, it stacks pretty good. And he would, during a commercial or something, he would kind of give us like, they did this a little differently in the comics, or this is the storyline they're going to be going with, things like that. Not only that, it's got Graham McTavish in it, which, if you guys remember The Hobbit, he was Dwalin. And he is the Angel of Death.
It's got a young Howard Stark in it.
That is right.
That is true.
He's playing the title character, so. Yeah. I like that Tulip is black. Ha ha. Anybody that's mad over that? Ha ha.
And she is a badass.
Oh,
Like,
God,
oh my God, I love her.
Tulip.
She, like, everything about her, I love her character so much. Like, but I love all of the characters, including Arseface. Which, if y'all haven't seen that yet, go watch it. He's in the first episode. You'll find out who he is. You can't miss him.
Yeah.
The special effects or CGI that they used on him, incredible. Like, good job. A+. I'm gonna rave about this a long time. Someone needs to cut me off.
We got someone in the chat here.
Oh, really? What do we got in
A
the
little
chat?
bit a new fan,
Oh, really?
Xylee.
Hello,
She wants to know
hello.
what SCNS is all about.
Well, it is a couple of guys putting together some lame videos on the internet. No, it is a show that me and Chris created a long time ago. We cover nerdy culture. We go out to cons. We do reviews on stuff, movie reviews, comic reviews, toy reviews. We have a secondary show, Nerd Interference, which covers a sports podcast, and of course the weekly show, Super Cool Nerd Show.
We also have a very inconsistent anime show called Kora's Anime Corner, where I review anime.
Right here, blame her.
It's very inconsistent right now because I don't want to review the next one.
You know what else we do? We get you discounts on Loot Crate.
Absolutely.
And if you have not checked out Loot Crate is a premier boxing product that gives you all sorts of geek and gaming merchandise. You get shirts, you get toys, you get little trinkets of all sorts of things. All you got to do is go to lootcrate.com/SCNSlive and put in the promo code SCNSlive at checkout, and you will get a discount on your first month of your subscription. You're not gonna hate having it. You need this. You need it in your life. Check out Loot Crate.
And also, you using our code does help our show out and helps us get better gear and basically keep the lights on around here.
Yay!
So with that, I think we're just about done for this evening. I think we did all right tonight. Thank you guys for joining us for the Nerdy Awards. We hope you'll like this video.
Thank God I can get out of these clothes, man. I hate dressing up.
True fact, he cut the sleeves out of that when he got it. Anyway, that is it for us tonight. Make sure you like us on Facebook, facebook.com/SCNSlive. Go and follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/SCNSlive. We have an Instagram account as well. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at JasonTheX.
You can follow me on Twitter at HawksPerch, and you can follow me on Instagram at Korodono.
And you can follow me at RealJackassBC. That's RealJackassBC on all the social medias. I'm doing all sorts of things. Hey, Frankie, thanks for the bow tie.
Really? Yeah, Frankie.
It was for his wedding.
Awesome.
Sweet.
And of course, thank you to our guys behind the scenes, the Professor Chris K and Rob Entropy, running things behind the boards in the chat room. And of course, thank you guys for joining us. Like this video, subscribe, share it with other people, and we want to see your comments below. But until next time, guys, we're done here. Keep on nerding.